Ladies and gentlemen, Natos and the rest. Today, I'm gonna it already exists, the kill, the lowest level kill that I know, the lowest documented kill that I know. And the special thing about this kill is that it doesn't have any epic units. So all of the units are blue. Don't look at this particular picture because it's I had to reproduce the units and the levels are completely different. We'll get to that. So yeah, this deck killed Onyxia with only blue units. Obviously, they were level 25 and 24, but that people always ask what's the lowest level I need. This is so far the lowest that I know. That's not the easiest. The strategy is not the easiest, but this is the lowest. So this is purely for entertainment purposes. Let me explain you the deck, and then we'll watch the kill. All right. So this is obviously Drakisat Deathball, the best hero to kill Onyxia at the moment. Everything is not standard, but Drakisat is the same chromatic scales. There's nothing else to take. It's the best talent. He uses Drake with the Roost talent. First of all, for those who don't know, you get value from any talent that you take. So now, back in the day, everybody would take Mother Drake, but now it doesn't really matter because here's how it works. Mother Drake gives you eggs for free, which is extra tanking, extra damage, and stuff like that. Roost gives you instead of when you take the tower, instead of going to Onyxia and die without being able to do anything, it's gonna hang above the tower and it will do some damage if somebody attacks the tower. So first of all, for those who don't know, you can only have one Drake per tower. So if there's one Drake on the tower, everybody else will just pass by and just go somewhere else. So, and the third talent, Engulfing Flames, the way it works is, for example, if your Drake, which is usually lower level, 25 or 26, hits the enemy's Drake, which is level 30, and dies, you will still kill the enemy's Drake. And I believe it also kills Necromancers. I'm not sure, but I think so. So all three talents give you a value. If you ever decide which one to take anything. All three of them work equally well on Onyxia. Number two is Pyromancer. We need Pyromancer to kill whelps on the side. And just to defend towers. This is very cheap and it has a huge area of effect. We're using the talent Conflagrate, which is splash area is doubled, right? Witch Doctor. Back in the day when I was young, Witch Doctor didn't exist. So everybody is using it now. This guy is using it too. And his Witch Doctor is level 24. It's pretty low. It's kind of like this one. So he uses Witch Doctor mostly to help Pyromancer clear whelp eggs. Bandits, same thing. It's probably the unit that never changes. Bandits with lockpick talent to get extra gold from chests. Shaman with armored trait, same thing. Ogre Magi. This is like one of the key units in this deck. It turns out that Ogre Magi is really good against a lot of things in this encounter. I've never used it. I will admit that I was wrong. Well, nobody uses this unit, and that's why whenever you start trying to kill Onyxia, you take something that is already high level, right? So this unit is very, very, very useful in this particular encounter. It's not used a lot outside of Onyxia. But here it's very useful. So if you decide to, you can use this strategy, you would have to level this unit, and I don't think you will ever use it for anything else. But here it's extremely effective. So yeah, we're using the Frost talent. So I didn't even tell you what we need it for. This, first of all, it comes as a part of Death Ball with Drak, Shaman, and Ogre Magi. It buffs your Drakisat and Shaman. Sometimes it buffs Shaman, sometimes Drakisat, so your Drakisat hits harder. And more importantly, in some situations you're gonna have to defend something from something that is being attacked by either earth elementals or even worse, gargoyles. So that thing works extremely well against gargoyles because not only it does extra damage to gargoyles because it's elemental damage, right? But it also slows them, which is not a lot of which not a lot of things can do. Well, necromancers can do it, but necromancers are pretty useless here in this encounter. So that is a really, really good addition to this deck. So I believe that is all with the deck. Now we need to take a look at the kill. Let's go. All right, let's go. Yeah, so here are his levels. Level 24 bandits and level 24 witch doctor. Everything else is going to be level 25 and everything is blue, like I said. So the beginning is pretty standard. There's not much to, nothing else you can do. You throw the first death ball, and it's gonna start clearing their way to Onyxia. Right? You take the middle tower, then left tower, then right tower, and then you hit Onyxia if you survive. So yeah, same thing. Right now, everything is still the same. Drake on the left side. Death ball keeps going. Da 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 da. You see, Drakisad is bloodlusted. That is. Thanks to Ogre Magi, it's extremely powerful. He is extremely powerful without Bloodlust, but with Bloodlust, man, he is the beast. I missed it. I skipped one little part, but I'll show it to you later because he's gonna do it a lot of times. Okay, so here Gargoyle is coming. Sorry, it was the ad. So the Gargoyle is coming. He hits it once. He hits it up. So that is a very. But by the way, here is the value that you're getting from Ogre Magi. Gargoyle was slowed, even though Ogre was attacking the tower, but it slowed the Gargoyle. Because of that, Gargoyle, it didn't hit the core. But if you didn't have Ogre, you could have had a lot of problems. So that is the power of Ogre Magi in this encounter. So yeah, something. I don't know. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, the drakes are hanging above the tower. We don't really need one here, but if it wasn't here, it would have died anyway somewhere, like by Onyxia, right? So everything is standard for now. Again, this guy's goal is gonna be the same. Okay, here's what he does. He throws 2 units instead of 1. He throws Witch Doctor and Pyromancer to clear the whelps. He said he couldn't do it with only Pyromancer. Here's what you can do. If you decide to make some adjustments in this deck, you can wait until all the whelps get up from the eggs and start coming towards your core. So if that happens, you just throw Pyromancer and it kills everything without being killed easily. Also, people say, I haven't checked it because it's not, my Witch Doctor is not there yet, that Witch Doctor can solo these whelps easily. So I don't think it was necessary, but he said he couldn't kill it. That's why he's doing that. But this is absolutely not necessary. All right? Just clarifying things. And on the right side, he's using Drake normally, right? He keeps throwing death balls, and he has a lot of gold because he is not using my strategy with frozen skeletons, right? See, everything's 25. Okay, I don't know if it wasn't accidentally or intentionally, but he switched the phases, and now 3 minutes and 35 seconds, and he has to deal with Earth Elementals for pretty much 3.5 minutes. So this could be considered a mistake. He shouldn't have done. He didn't need to do that, but he did that. All right. Same thing. He throws Drak in the front and everything else behind. See, Ogre Magi is amazing. Hear how much damage he did to the gargoyle that was just passing by. Thanks to Ogre Magi. That is amazing discovery for me. I have seen some other Onyxia kills with a kind of low level decks, but when you check the deck, it turns out that the guy is using like Drakisat level 28 with Shaman level 27, and then other 3 units are low level, but they're not important, so that doesn't count. So this is one of the lowest level kill that I know, the legit kill. All right, so again, he needs to be doing something until overtime starts, and I don't know if he's doing it intentionally again. Looks like he's just a mess on the left side, but as you can see, he is not having any discomfort playing level 25s. So for those who say that is it possible to kill it with level 25s, yes, this is 24.7 average level deck. 2 units, Witch Doctor and the Bandits are 24, everything else is level 25, and everything is blue. So free-to-play players, you have 0 excuses. Up. Obviously, you'll need some time to farm it, right? By the way, here's some value from the Drake that was hanging there. This tower was just destroyed, and it's gonna take it back. So yeah. So if you lose control of the situation, that these Drakes can help you. But if you don't have this tower, don't worry about it. As long as you, not as long as you, I cannot finish this sentence. So yeah, 1 minute left, and then the fun will start. Left Drakisat went somewhere. Yeah. Oh yeah. I have experienced that 1,000,000 times when left Drakisat goes to kill eggs. He's a man, right? Okay, the core is having problems right now. It's been attacked by Earth Elemental. In my opinion, you didn't need to do this. You just needed 1 Pyromancer and Bandits who would stun Earth Elemental. But he forgot to ask me, right? He doesn't have anything else to do but listen to me. Okay. I don't think this is going to be a phase switch. So yeah, sometimes these bad things can happen. You see how good the Ogre Mage is. Like, it's just literally, if he had some other DPS like Firehammer or something, all of that would be impossible to do. He kills gargoyles before they even leave Onyxia's, the Onyxia zone. Now he is having problems. Yeah, now he is throwing bandits, and Drakisat is actually really good against these elementals. I believe he like 2 or 3 shots them. So really good. Okay, first overtime started. For those who don't know, I believe when only a minute left, you're gonna get even more gold. But I'm not sure. But I think so. Yeah, it's definitely. So yeah, he is building Death Ball. Not the Death Ball. He needs to phase switch first. By the way, yeah. So he is building the Death Ball on the right side. I've seen it somewhere, right? What guy did he use? And to kill the mini boss on the right side. So that is very similar to what I usually suggest. Phase switch, phase 3. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 2. I believe he will ignore the left boss and he will just throw everything on the right side. As you can see, level 25 deck is doing really well. Yeah, I suppose it's enough. We don't really need Witch Doctor here because it barely does anything. But again, it's just 2 gold, so you can use it as a cycle. Okay, so here is one of the best things that I didn't notice it when I was watching it for the first time. If you have Ogre Magi in your Death Ball, when you attack mini boss is going to be slowed, and it's not going to hit as hard, even though that drag doesn't give a shit about mini bosses. Like, he is resistant. But you can significantly reduce the amount of problems that mini bosses can cause if you use Ogre Magi, because Ogre Magi will slow the mini boss. This is really good, especially if you're going to be even lower levels. I know some of you will try. That is really good. So you need to have some units with slow effects Don't use necromancers, this shit. Okay, so it's 30 seconds left. This is going to be like the biggest death ball I've ever seen. As you can see, okay, watch. It's like 3 Drakisats. Watch. Like, look at this. What, like 3 ogres, 4 Drakisats, 3 shamans, and 1 pyromancer. Obviously, like I said, this is why I said this is purely for entertainment purposes. 2 seconds left. Yeah, it's very unreliable strategy, but that is very entertaining. And now we have nobody has any excuses. All blues 24.7. I'm gonna put this link in the description below, obviously, so you could watch it without my commentaries. It's just no pauses. I don't know how you can want to watch that without my commentaries. I don't know if it's possible at all. But everybody has fetish, right? So yep, that is all blue units kill. Thank you very mucho. I will see you next time. That's all.